what I am doing today, since this is going to be a get back in shape trail or ride. If you look at my videos, I have a previous video of the old Plank Road Trail, but I had to turn around and go home because of the weather. Well, I'm picking up where I left off, and we're going to go on after it again. Now this again runs between Sheboygan and Fon Du Lac. Hoping we get to see some good fall colors on this ride. Fortunately, there's also a lot of traffic on 23, making a lot of noise. It's a bit chilly out here today. I'm glad I wore my sweats. Now here again, like the first part, I've never ridden this part of this trail yet. This is the first time. I guess you could say I stopped about halfway between Sheboygan and Fon Du Lac. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me a balaclava or something for my face too. It's not too bad today, but I'm going to be out riding on colder days than this, I imagine. Okay, where does my trail go? Ah, over there, I see. This is the town of Plymouth, by the way, that I'm in right now. And I think I should have wore my fingered gloves too. Doesn't feel that chilly until you actually get out in the wind. 20 miles an hour, things get a little chilly. So I did some reconfiguration of my bike. Dropped off some weight. Transferred things to my backpack rather than carrying them in that bag on the bike. Both take some weight off. And with my back, that bag back there makes it pretty hard for me to get on and off this bike. Where the hell does the trail go? There it is. Wow, I had no idea this thing wound around through all this stuff. Looks like there's another, I'll have to check out where that goes at some point, but I'm not doing it today. Fon Du Lac's still 20-something miles away. Got to keep going. Oh yeah, this is pretty down in here. I thought there'd be more leaf change, but that's okay. I want the leaves to be doing their most changing when I go ride bearskin at the end of the month. cemetery over there. I like cemeteries, always have. I might ride through that on the way back. There we go. Ah, you can I'm hoping this is sees, you know, you can see some good fall colors out there in the trees. Hopefully there'll be more good fall colors along the way. I'm starting to get acclimated to the chilliness now, so. Now see, I like this part of this trail. The first part I rode was just a straight arrow, straight line. This has got some nice stuff. Got some hills that I can coast on and save my battery. A little iffy about this trail because of the fact that it's like right beside 23. I guess it's not that bad, it's just noisy. You can't get into the nature around you because all the cars going by all the time. Downside in my book. Excellent exercise trail though, in my opinion. We haven't got a whole lot of reds out yet. Got a lot of yellows, maples. Looking for that red from those maples. The one outside my bedroom window is red. These out here aren't too much. They're still yellow. That's what I'm hoping to see up at Bearskin. Well, Minocqua, whatever that area. I've never been up there. My wife actually used to live up there when she was younger. She's afraid of taking me up there because she's afraid I'll want to move there. I might. I like living in pretty places. I don't like living in ugly places. Who would? But beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I know people who absolutely think the desert is the most beautiful thing in the world. All I wanted to do when I went to the desert was do what I had to do and get the hell out of it. Sucking the life out of you 24 hours a day. You can feel it. Screw the desert. I saw some pretty things, but overall I don't like it. So I talked a little bit on the video back in action. I had a really rough few weeks, folks. I mean, I was pretty well incapacitated. Not sure what exactly caused it, but man, it laid me up good. It happens sometimes. Sometimes I even have to go get a dose of steroids before it'll go away. it happens. It'll take me out sometimes for a week, 2 weeks, sometimes longer. Just gets me to where I can't hardly walk. You know, I can, but it hurts. So, which, you know, of course, makes you not want to. That's one of the things I love about this bike. I don't have to work my ass off to get out here and enjoy things. I mean, I know there's been motorized bikes around for a long time. I built them myself, but these electric bikes, I mean, they're, as far as I'm concerned, they're the shit right now. It's getting me back out here in nature, so as far as I'm concerned, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. Wow, this trail really does roam around, doesn't it? That's cool. So nice not to have that squeaking brake anymore. Man, I wonder where that road used to go. Little out of shape. Running in 7 is working me out too much on these hills. Oh, it's a beautiful day though. See, I was talking about something, but oh yeah. So as I was saying then, on the video, excuse me, I will get taken out of commission now and then for varying amounts of time, but work around it. I'm going to be planning a lot of trail rides next year. Now, planning them is one thing, actually getting to go ride them will be another, because my back is so unpredictable. I could just wake up one day and can hardly walk, and I can be that way for days or even weeks. So it's all going to be a see how it goes type situation. But this trail I'm going on the end of the month, Bearskin, it's I'm really looking forward to it. It's an old railroad. Have I mentioned that before about Wisconsin here? They had the Trails to Rails program. Awesome program. They take all these defunct railroads that are sitting around and they dig up the tracks, the ties and everything, and they turn them into recreational trails. Snowmobiling, horseback riding, things like that. I mean, that's just an awesome program to me. But anyways, that's what one of these is. And it has a pretty long old railroad tunnel on it. Should be interesting. This is my first actual planned trail. All these other things were just getting shape and trying things out. Next year is when I'm hoping to really put some stuff down. But there again, it's all going to matter on how things go with my back. Hopefully, I'm going to be searching around more, and hopefully I will find me a good holistic treatment for my pain. But, you know, it's not something I'm just going to jump into. Somebody says, oh, acupuncture. Oh, okay. Well, I actually did acupuncture before, and that shit works. I'm telling you. It does, but I don't know what it would do for my back. I mean, it helped me out with some other things. But I'm not just going to jump into shit. I want to find out something that's actually going to work. My tinge unit does a pretty good job, but I need it more than I should be using it, if that makes any sense. If you use them too much, they stop working. That's just the way it is. And I need it more than that, so it... Got some nice reds over there on the other side of the highway. Ooh, there's a trail. I'm not taking off on those side trails today. Finally got my seat height right. It took me forever adjusting that seat this way and that way and this way so that I could freaking be comfortable. I think I finally got it. Same way with the handlebars. Took a lot of fidgeting around with them to get them where they were comfortable for me. But that's what you got to do with pretty much anything like this. Any machine like this. You're going to have to tweak it to fit you. Can you see that over there, that oak? Look at that beautiful oak. There, it's turned in there. Can you see that? I don't know how it looks on the camera, but it's gorgeous to me. Where's the bike path? There it is. Beautiful. Plank Road Trail parking lot. Got another trailhead. A lot of colors out there. I gotta have this GoPro on wide angle. I don't know how well it's catching things. Old Wade House. God, it's nice not having that damn brake squeaking. We got stuff to look at. Old Pioneer log home. As the people used to live in these things. I mean, think about it back in the day. I mean, I could live in something like this. Of course, I've learned in life that what you think you want isn't always what you need. There's a big difference between what we need and what we want. This is cool though. Put a little fireplace in, bed. What else do you need? This is the new refigured bike. Trying to take some weight off of it. All right. So I guess we go onward. Off we go. We're getting some reds and oranges. I don't know what this creek is. And there's a bunch of widowmakers off in there. Should cut those things down. Nice trail though, guys. This is a really nice trail. Ooh, pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm not sure that's legal. I believe, pretty sure it says no motorized vehicles. Plank Road. Wow. There's another one over there. Beautiful colors. That is the one good thing about living over in this part of the country again. I love living up in the mountains out west, but you don't have all the hardwoods out there that you have further east. Mostly pines and stuff, so I did miss all the fall colors. This has been nice saving my battery coming down all these hills, but I'm gonna have to go back up them on the way back. It's nice that these traffic crossings are fairly clear as well. There's nothing worse than getting a good rhythm going and then having to stop for traffic. Also, next step is I'm going to get me an extra battery. I'm going to do some upgrading to this bike because the standard equipment that came on this bike, I mean, it's generic. It's average equipment. I'm not bad-mouthing it. It's pretty good for what it is. But I'm going to definitely upgrade to some higher quality parts on this bike. I imagine before I get finished with it, the only thing that's going to be a cool bike on this thing is the frame. That's in the motor. That's more likely where it's going to end up. already changed the seat, changed the brakes, changed the steering handlebar riser. Working on things. I'm gonna get that back shock next. That rear shock's not working right, so I'm gonna get it replaced. I thought that sound was coming from my seat post, but it was that lower rear shock. This is one long hill. I guess so. Got a big ass pontoon boat on that little bitty pond. Kind of getting more out in the open here. Watch the gravel. I built a ramp there. Shit, y'all. I'm still not at the top of this damn hill yet. I am getting way more of a workout than I thought I was planning on today, but it's all good. Yeah, it kind of sucks, y'all, but I'm not sure how much further I'm going to be able to go. I don't like getting down into that third cell. So I found out the hard way. When this thing gets down into that second cell, this shit drains fast for some reason. We'll go a little further till it stops popping back up into that fourth, but when I don't see that fourth cell up there anymore, that's when I got to turn around. Okay, off we go again. See how far we're going to make it here. Got about an hour's worth of recording left on my memory card, so I think I have another one with me, but it's only like 60 something. I got to get some more larger ones. folks, I don't think I'm going to make it all the way into Fon Du Lac today. Still down in that third cell. I do not want to run out of freaking battery again. That was some bullshit. Alright guys, I hate to say it. But looking up there, man, I just don't think I can risk it. But I will come back and finish this trail. I promise. I'm just not going to be able to do it today. I'm going to go ahead and go up to the top of this next hill, just to see what it looks like ahead of me. But I don't like being in that third cell. Yeah. I'm not gonna risk it. Fon Du Lac still quite a ways past that viaduct I see way to hell up there. It's all right. I'll come back and finish this trail some other time. I'll probably just drive to Fon Du Lac and ride it back this way. But I gotta call it for today.